Jumia, Kenya's answer to Amazon. Introduction. There are many conveniences in the U.S. that are not present in other countries, and despite Kenya being the most developed country in East Africa, it is still not the exception. One of these conveniences is Amazon. In the U.S., I was a Prime member which provided delivery of most items within 2 days. I was a frequent user and enjoyed the ease of purchasing seemingly anything at a really good price and having it delivered right to the front door of home. When I got to Kenya, although it was still available, shipping costs and delays were significantly increased. This made Amazon problematic, and I found myself in need of a solution. Fortunately, it did not take long before I found the #1 online shopping store in Kenya, Jumia. Access to global commerce. What is most striking about Jumia's emergence in Kenya is how it provided access to global markets. Before platforms like Jumia, Kenyan consumers faced significant barriers to international products. The traditional import process was complex, expensive, and time-consuming, which limited access to those with substantial resources or specialized trade knowledge. Jumia changed this dynamic entirely, essentially flattening the world for Kenyan shoppers and allowing someone in Nairobi to access the same products available in New York, London, or Tokyo. This goes beyond convenience. It represents genuine economic empowerment by enabling consumers to make purchasing decisions based on their actual needs rather than what happens to be available locally. The broader effect has been a more discerning, informed Kenyan consumer base, one that raises expectations across the entire economy and pushes local businesses to improve their offerings. Cultural sensitivity in digital innovation. One of the most remarkable aspects of Jumia's success is how the platform has maintained global standards while demonstrating deep sensitivity to local culture. The integration of M-Pesa as a payment option exemplifies this perfectly. Rather than forcing Kenyan consumers to adapt to international payment systems, Jumia recognized the transformative role of mobile money and built its platform around it. This decision reflects a sophisticated understanding of the Kenyan market, where mobile money adoption has been driven by practical necessities, such as sending money across distances, avoiding cash, and accessing financial services in areas with limited banking infrastructure. The platform's flexible delivery options, including free self-pickup, further illustrate this sensitivity by acknowledging varying economic realities and convenience preferences across different consumer segments, accommodating both cost-conscious and convenience-driven shoppers without forcing either to compromise. Bridging economic divides. Perhaps most importantly, Jumia has helped bridge the economic divides that have historically limited e-commerce participation in developing markets. Traditional platforms often require credit cards, formal addresses, and infrastructure elements not universally available in Kenya, but Jumia's inclusive approach, accepting mobile money, offering flexible delivery, and providing customer support in local languages has opened e-commerce to a far broader population. This inclusivity carries significant implications for economic development. It creates entrepreneurship opportunities, improves access to essential goods, and helps integrate local economies into global supply chains. Small Kenyan businesses can now reach customers through Jumia's platform, while consumers access products previously unavailable or prohibitively expensive. Jumia's success also signals to other international companies that entering emerging markets requires genuine understanding of local needs and constraints, not merely translating a platform into a local language or accepting local currency. Challenges and considerations. While Jumia's impact has been largely positive, it is important to acknowledge the challenges accompanying rapid e-commerce growth. The platform's success in connecting consumers to international products may place competitive pressure on local retailers and manufacturers, and there is an ongoing need to ensure that the benefits of e-commerce are distributed broadly rather than concentrated among a few large platforms or foreign suppliers. The growth of online shopping also raises pressing questions around digital literacy, cybersecurity, and consumer protection, requiring greater public education on safe online practices and stronger systems for resolving disputes. Additionally, the environmental cost of e-commerce, increased packaging waste, and delivery-related transportation deserves serious attention, making sustainable practices an increasingly urgent priority as the sector continues to expand. Looking forward, Jumia's journey suggests that the future of e-commerce in emerging markets lies not in replicating models from developed economies, but in creating hybrid approaches that blend international best practices with deep local understanding. The platform's integration with M-Pesa highlights how innovative financial services can unlock new opportunities for digital commerce, offering a valuable blueprint for other African countries developing their own mobile payment infrastructure. More broadly, Jumia's emphasis on flexibility across payment methods, delivery options, and customer service offers a powerful lesson for companies seeking to serve diverse markets. Rather than pursuing one-size-fits-all solutions, successful platforms must be prepared to accommodate varying consumer preferences and economic circumstances at every level. Conclusion. Reflecting on Jumia's transformation of Kenya's e-commerce landscape, it is clear that truly successful digital innovation demands more than technological capability. It requires empathy, cultural sensitivity, and a genuine commitment to serving diverse consumer needs. By democratizing access to global markets, embracing local payment innovations, and providing flexible service options, Jumia has accelerated Kenya's integration into the global digital economy while building upon local strengths. The platform's story is ultimately one of thoughtful adaptation and inclusive innovation, demonstrating that when technology is deployed with cultural sensitivity and genuine concern for local needs, it can create opportunities that extend far beyond the commercial transaction to contribute to broader economic empowerment and lasting social progress.